Getting straight to the points, I am laying down my hair with some 24-hour Edge Tamer. I think that's what it's called. With the Everest Last Touch Edge brush. And then I'm just going to use one of the regular rubber band. And a lot of people are scared of rubber bands, but it's all about how you take them out, which I also have a video showing how to do that to minimize breakage in the process. And you want to make it tight enough to where it's, holding it and it's not like super loose, but not tight enough to be pulling and giving you a headache. So I'm starting out with the T technique, and that's when you take like 1/3 of the hair and then cross it over and use that as your third strand. If you're like me and you're not really a hair braider or you're not used to using extensions, it might take a few times to figure out, which technique works for you. And I'll show you that I had to redo this one braid like a million times with like 2 or 3 different techniques before I felt like, okay, that's good enough. With the second try, I just used the hair as it was with just the 2 pieces and used my own hair as the third piece. And you'll see it still didn't work out for me. Now I switch back to the T method to see if, give it another try. Maybe I wasn't gripping good enough, something. So at this point, I was like, whatever, that's good enough. You can see it written all over my face. So now I'm at the middle of my head and I've kind of figured out a technique that kind of works for me. So what I do is I take the hair into 2 strands and then I take one side, split it in half and twist it. I'll show you again. I take one side, split it in half and then twist it over. And then I have my 3 strands and I split my hair in 2, and using those, the side where I split it in half, I take one and join it to each piece of my hair, and that was what started working the best for me as far as like getting it tighter and closer to my head instead of looking like it's just gonna slip right on off. So like I said, you have to figure out a way that works for you, because I've seen multiple videos where people use the other methods that I've showed you and their braids look spectacular, but it just don't work for me. I don't know. So you have to figure out what works for you, what's most comfortable for you, and do that. So this is what it looks like at the end, and you just want to dip your ends in the hot water to make them hang a little better, and then, you know, add your accessories, your own little flair to it, and you're done.